So today's topic is managing accounts, contacts, and households in Oracle CX Cloud. What are these and the need of these main objects, so that we are and how to set up. So all of these will cover in this session. So in this today's topic, we'll see the account and contact definition and what are the different types of accounts, account types we have, and then how to search accounts and how to see the account uh, list management, that is set for searching or for filtering or for showing the results. Like what are the different types of searches we have, all that we can cover in the list management and account search. And we have and we can also see account 360-degree view, so where we can see all the combined integrated information for this, but for a particular account. So that will cover. And then how to extend this account functionality or account object to the customer needs. So in the same way, like how to create account contact update. So what are the standard functionalities available within this account and contact, and then household. All of this we will cover today. First, account. Account is it's a company, and so either it can be we wanted to sell, or we already sold something to that company. So that is called account. So we have two types of customer by default. So one is customer, type as a customer, and another one is prospect. So prospect can be so to the prospect account, we haven't sold any asset or any product to that to a company. So then it can be considered as prospect. But when it comes to customer, so we have already sold something, or we are going to sell something. So that we can consider as customer. So so both customer and prospect accounts can have leads and opportunities, but customer can have assets also, something like that, because it's already sold, right? So we can consider it assets as a assets under customer. So by default, customer account is enabled to assign territories and but for prospect account, so we need to enable territory assignment using this profile option. So if we go to setup and maintenance and then manage administrator profile values task, so there we can see a profile option, and then we can add ZCA prospect value. So then we can assign territories to prospect account also. And then how to search like any records in accounts or contacts or households. So any of these standard objects or custom objects, like how we can search. So if we open the account or contact screen, so we'll see this particular screen, and we can see here find. So this will be usually the account name or contact name or opportunity name, a lead name or lead number, something like that. So using that, we can quickly search for a record, or it can give a fuzzy matching result. So like if we give test, right, test in the find box, so it will give all the records containing test in the name, or yeah, whatever, like whether it's starting or it's in middle, all the related results it will give. And if we hover on just on the find this box, so then we can see the recent items in this particular box. So so that is in last 60 days, and it can be configurable. We can change that 60 days or something else. So for easy searching, so we can create some saved searches, something like so when I click on account icon, so I should see my own accounts, or accounts created by me, or when it comes to leads, leads assigned today, or opportunities assigned today, or opportunities assigned to me. So these type of easy filters we can create in the list management. So for that, we should go to this area, and there we have a advanced icon here. So advanced filter. So after selecting that, we can see the basic search, that is with record set. So here we can have an option like records I own, or all records I can see, records under my like records of my subordinates. Like if I'm a manager, all my subordinates records I can see. So like that we can add filters. And then if we have something else, like if I want to search, if I want to add some more filters, so what I can do, I can use this add button. I can add one more field, something like we have account type, right? Customer or prospect. So we can click add here, and then we can search for that type field, and then we can select that value, and then we can run search. So that if we select prospect, so only prospect accounts uh, uh, will come here. So like that, this list manage can be helpful. So as an administrator, if I want to create like as a sales rep, so I can create a saved search for myself. If I want to create as an administrator, if I want to create for all users, or for different roles, so we need to create a sandbox, and then we need to activate this tool, page composer tool called page composer. So this we need to activate, and then here we can see some uh, pencil icon here. So we need to click this, and then we can see a few options. We can see few options here, that is site level, external or internal, and then job role. So site level means so for every for all the users, like without like it will be the changes we do in this by selecting site will be applicable for all the users in the environment. And external internal means I think this is related to like internal users and some contracts or partners. So uh, in that case we can select external or internal option. So then third option is job role. So this job role is like we have sales administrator, application administrator, and then sales manager, sales rep. Uh, So sales vice president. So like this we have job roles, right? So if I want to create some saved search only for this only for these roles or only for one role, so I can select the third option and then I can create saved search. Yeah. So this is the same screen, like how to create a saved search. So we can see here, we can give some name and then we can add few more fields. In this particular example, we have selected industry and then we can create the saved search. So then we can create accounts from different places. One is using web browser or tablet, or like if we have a mobile application, from mobile application, and then or Outlook app. So if we integrate Sales Cloud with with Outlook, then we can see then we can create from Outlook, or we can create using import. So we can give information in Excel file and then we can upload that into system, and so that all the listed accounts in the file will be uploaded into the system. Or we can create using web services also, so that we can cover later how to create all these. So for creating a record, for creating account, only name is sufficient. So remaining, we can make it required depending on our requirement. So we can enter additional information. We can enter primary contact, account address, and then URL. So all of that we can enter as a uh, mm, additional information. So after creating account, we will be landing into the overview page. So where we can see the summarized information of the account. So this view is called account 360-degree view. So it means, so we can, from this screen, we can see for this account, we can see opportunities related to this account and open leads for this account, open quotes and orders for this account, open assets, like assets for the assets related to this account. So all of that we can see here. So from one page, we can see all the related information for this particular company. And the overview page also lists something like what type of customer and then primary contact, his contact information, and who is the owner. Uh, all of this we can see from overview page. And we have a one subtab called activities. So there we can create activities, something like if I'm going to create activity, some task for a user, so or for a team member or employee. So I can create calls and then I can associate that activities with account. So in detail, we'll cover this activities topic in the next session. And quick actions can be like creating all the activities, all different types of activities like appointment. So if we want to book some appointment with the customer, so then we can create that. Creating note means if I just want to note something to not forget, so that I can create using create note. Create task, like if I'm assigning some work or to a sales rep, so I can create a task and I can give it to him. So after specified time he should before specific, we can give due date, something like that. So before that he can complete. So like this, we have different options, and uh, we can even create a delete. We can delete the contact if we have a uh, if we have sufficient privileges. Then we can have a addresses tab where we can give address for a account. Like one company can have like many address, like billing address can be the uh, um, company main address, and then shipping address can be like two different uh, so different branches it may have. So that ship address we can add here. So bill address will be always home branch, something like that. um, so like this we can enable we have an option to enable multiple addresses per account. So using that setup we can enable, and we can add set addresses. As we see, primary address we can use for territory assignment. So based on this uh, address fields, the related territories will get added to the account. Even on this territory assignment and everything we can cover later. Account assessments. So this is an option provided for account. So where we can define some kind of assessments. So where we can store some information. As we can see here, we have some questions. We can fill out those, and then we can see some we can set we can configure such a way that after completing some, we will give a score for each question. So based on that, it can complete the status. So if we fill all the necessary information, it will complete. And out of that, it can give a score after completing all these questions. It can give a score here. How much score based on these question and answers. So by default, when Oracle provided this application or account, uh, so this assessment subtab will be hidden by default. So we need to expose this, like how we added a subtab yesterday, right? So using in that way, we can add this subtab to the account page. And then also we have multiple phone and emails, right? For every organization, we can store some official phone numbers and email addresses. So all that we can manage using all phone numbers. So there is a one option, and same way we can add multiple emails also. Account extensibility means like so we have pages, right? So we can add in overview page we can add some infolets, like open opportunities, like if you want to delete that, so we can hide that. Or if I want to add some fields in the overview page, I can add. Or if I want to create some subtab, so that also I can create. I can add a subtab, and I can add few fields. I can create new sections. I can duplicate pages. So everything we can do using application composer. Then coming to contact. Contact is nothing but it can be a person that we are selling to, or we want to sell directly. In directly means there is no involvement of company here. So we are selling directly to the end customer. So, or it can be business contact. So business contact means it is associated with some company. So some company means some account it is associated. So on behalf of that company, this business contact can work. So we have different types of contacts. Uh, that is contact. It means a person who is associated to an account. Customer is, it can be called like if we already if we are selling or we have already sold product or a set. Customer can have same way leads and opportunities, and prospect will be these two will be similarly similar like account, customer and prospect. Then how to create contact? So if we click on contact icon, I can see creation page. There we can see create button. So using that we can create a record. So the required information will be just giving first name, last name, like that. So same way we can create from multiple places. Import, web service, uh, web or mobile. So a person can also have address, right? So we can give it here. Contact will also have a overview page, so where we can see the 360-degree view. In a similar way of account overview page, we have related opportunities. We can have open leads associated with this contact. The open activities for this contact. So all of that we can see here. And contact all these different details or different object details we can see under this subtabs. So yeah, so each and every subtab will have some information related to this particular contact. Then we have a profile page where we can see the detailed information, like we can update any field, any supported field we can update here. We can even have for every object in Oracle Sales Cloud, it supports attachments. So whether it can be account, contact, or lead, or opportunity, or some other custom object, we have an option to attach some documents, attach some related documents. Something like in case of a contact, so we can attach his ID proof here, and then passport. So those attachments we can provide here. So it will be associated with this contact. And also we can also integrate with some social networks, something like Facebook, LinkedIn. So that is also available. The same way, like we can customize or we can extend account contact also we can extend. That means we can create pages, we can we can add few fields, we can disable or enable infolets. So all of that we can add new subtabs, we can add child records. So all of that we can use in contact extensibility also. And also, if we notice, we have different types of pages here. So simplified pages will be like whatever we usually see, and desktop pages can be used at some places. Mobile pages, so if we install mobile application, so some pages can be seen in mobile pages. And when we integrate this Sales Cloud with our Outlook application, so from Outlook, whatever the screens like we need to see, that we can configure in Outlook pages. So usually we will have these different types of pages. So where we can configure, we can add fields, we can create some groups. So all of that we can do here. So this screenshot is a looks like old screenshot. That's why. So now the screen is changed a little. So we can observe from the demo environment. And our last topic is on households. Household is nothing but a group of contacts having a common link between those contacts. So there can be two types of relationships. One is contact, and the other one is other. So other contact is nothing but, so it can have parent relationship, or child relationship, or spouse relationship. So these are immediate relationships with contact. So other can have a person can be related, like we can add as a relation, or some other group, or some other account we can add as a household relationship. So this is how we can add the relationships. Like if it is household contacts, we can add here. The immediate relationships we can add in household contacts, and other relationships we can add in the other relationship